Ladies and gentlemen, it is your high guy, your fly guy, the truth from the booth, B.I. Double, bringing you this week's edition of Mayhem. And we are going to start things off with a tag team grudge match, although grudge match may be a slightly strong term for it. These two teams had a friendly rivalry earlier in the season, trading victories. In fact, the Lady Killers' first victory was over the Disciples of Destruction. So now we see one more time, only now it is champion versus challenger. The Disciples of Destruction versus the Lady Killers to kick things off on Mayhem. The Lady Killers promised that if the Disciples won those titles one more time, that they would be right there to challenge for them. And they did not disappoint. As your new World Tag Team Champions make their way to the ring. Vic Pierre on your left, Noah Lassiter on your right. The Disciples now with more televised tag title runs than any team in HCW. And you know it's a special day when Chip Stackworth comes back from suspension. And what a way to come back. As they await their opponents in this match. A team that has seemed to have had their number. That is one half of Death Virginia. Dashing Dakota on your left. Beautiful BJ on your right. The Lady Killers have vowed to take those tag team championships. And Chippy Stack says that the Disciples are one of his favorite teams of all time, and I don't blame them unless he was talking about the Lady Killers. The Lady Killers seem pumped for this one. You know, they truly are douchey. But that's okay. When you back it up in the ring, you can do whatever the hell you want. And we are starting things off with Vic Pierre and BJ. The bell rings and our opening match has started. And right off the bat, BJ sends him over that top rope. Thought he was going to try to knock him off. Instead, just wants to let him know he has the power advantage. Vic walks right into a jawbreaker there. Speaking of power advantage, up on the shoulders, rolls through with a rolling fireman's carry that I really wish a lot of other announcers would learn to call. Stomp on that elbow. Now in no man's land. Springboards in for the elbow. Vic Pierre able to get out of the way in time, and a quick tag from the tag team champions. Headbutt from Vic absolutely wobbled BJ. Tornado DDT to follow it up. Lassiter just waiting with the big kick. BJ, though, saw it coming. Short arm shoulder tackle takes the big man down. Looking to work on that shoulder. We've seen that before. Absolutely trying to dislocate it, going right back to it. Strength advantage means nothing if you can't use one of your arms. But he still has a foot. As Lasseter hits that giant up kick before sending him off the ropes into the boss man slam. BJ sweeps the leg on the way up, looking to make a tag to Dakota. Dakota showing no fear, gets right in the face of Lasseter, sends him off the ropes. Spine buster, did not get about as much of that as he wanted. Still able to bring him down into the cover. Big kick to the spine. Dakota going up top. Long distance elbow drop to the spine. They are picking Lasseter apart early. Lasseter, that big toss into the right hand. Again, smart tags from the champions. That is why they are 4-time tag team champions televised. Going into the choke. Vic. Beautiful reversal into the arm drag. Shoots Dakota up and over. And again, just letting him know. Big right hand. Back elbow out from Pierre there. Into a perfectly executed German suplex basement dropkick follow-up. Vic up top looking for the elbow. Able to. BJ almost able to knock him off that top rope. Vic saw it coming, dropped the elbow, and another quick tag. Lasseter showing his strength into the cover. That big right, but instead eats an elbow right to the breadbasket. Overhead, belly to belly. Low center of gravity there from Dakota. Looks to continue that work on the lower back with that camel clutch. Lasseter able to escape. Just plants Dakota down on the back of his head into the cover. Looking to get some payback, try to work on the neck here. Dakota turned with him, made his way up to his feet, swung into that sidewalk slam. That deceptive strength of dashing Dakota we talk about all the time. And a big boot levels him. Meanwhile, Vic with the tornado DDT trying to take BJ out of the match. A lot going on right now. Dakota hit a rising knee trying to get things back on the Lady Killer's side. Wobbled with the elbow, blocks the uppercut, runs right into an arm drag. Smart tags one more time from the champions. This time trying to single out Dakota. Vic goes outside, springboards, looks for a frog splash. Nobody home but the point of Dakota's boots. As BJ gets tagged back into this matchup. Oh yeah, that's a fact. As BJ stuffs the takedown into a DDT that plants him like a fence post. Struggles to shoot the half into the cover. Arm drag from Vic. Going for that big slam instead. BJ over the shoulders, kicks the knee. High angle shoulder breaker. And BJ just continues to taunt Vic here. Vic sees it coming, kicks out the left knee. Super kick, wobbles BJ. right into a sharpshooter. He just Brett and Shawned him in one combination. Runs in. Big German suplex, plants Vic in the Lady Killer's corner. Alright, so that's what it is, the super shooter. I like it. EJ puts him on that top rope. Brings him out. This is not where you want to be. Plants him right on his head. Shoots the half. Somehow Vic is still alive in this match after getting dropped directly on his neck. Vic looking to make a little second wind here. Caught. Half Nelson Bulldog. That was indeed a burning hammer. Something I've never seen out of BJ as he gets rocked with another super kick. The champ's refusing to go down here. Vic there able to catch the bicycle kick, but eats that big haymaker. Looking for that gory bomb. Spikes him right on the forehead. Stuffs it with a forearm, ducks under. Gets taken down right as Chip talks about the resolve, the resiliency, the comeback power of Vic Pierre. While he does have it, it is being stopped right now by beautiful BJ. Vic, though, goes into the cover. Chip is right. He is still in this matchup. He goes up top looking for that elbow and instead goes for the moonsault deep in the match. Had to show out a little bit before tagging in the big man. Shoulder blocks Dakota to the floor. Lassiter looking to single out BJ here. Front face lock pulls him in. Overhead choke toss. Lassiter might be on his own as Vic took a lot of punishment. You see him wobbled there on the ropes as BJ sets up one more gory bomb. Hooks the leg. Almost a count of three. We had a chicken wing on our hands. Now going back to that shoulder he worked on as he opened the match. Goes low with the boot. Again, Lassiter turning his attention to Dakota and paying for it. Sent outside. Triangle drop kick, shades of Chris Jericho. Tag into Dakota. As the Lady Killers will take a count-out victory if necessary. Instead, Dakota follows him out. Almost a bad decision for Dakota. Oh, it still might be. Big boot to the side of the head as Lassiter hamming it up with the fans in the front row. Just stomping away at Dakota. Very smart, clears the ring, but runs back into a right hand. Back body dropped all the way to the floor. Dakota following him out, looking to cause some damage. But again, Lassiter sends him into the ring. And again, he eats that big boot. going for that walk-through boot. Dakota had it scouted. Back body drop. Pulls him up. Lassiter able to stuff that takedown. Back and forth action continues between Lassiter and Dakota. Dakota with 3 back body drops, using Lassiter's own momentum and anger against him at this point. As we go into a bear hug. BJ there with that big overhead forearm. Dakota gets dropped, but he might not like the view when he gets up. Big iron claw slam. And Dakota able to kick out at 2. Kick has no effect. Dakota back on his feet. Lassiter looking to send him shoulder first into that ring post. Powerbomb out of the corner. BJ wobbled on the outside. Dakota taking a beating, but able to reverse out of the corner. Looking for a double team maneuver from the Disciples. Ducks under, big clothesline. Lassiter dropped to a knee, just falls into the cover. Dakota able to kick out yet again. And there's the big boot that turns him inside out. Dropping that knee right across the spine. Lassiter does not like Dakota. We get a tag back into Vic. Immediately goes to the outside. Thinking springboard. Into the elbow drop. Right to the heart. Dakota back up immediately. Gets caught and sent into the opposite corner. Back elbow. Big swinging sidewalk slam into the cover. And almost a victory as Vic barely kicked out at 2.5. Hip toss into the neck breaker, into a cover. Vic pulls him in for those elbows. Looking to cause some damage. Goes for the super kick. Dakota ducks. Back and forth we go. There's that rear mat slam. Always a good way to get things on his side. This time pops him into a neck breaker from an opposite angle. Snapmare neck breaker almost. Hello, Tuber. Another swinging sidewalk slam. Dakota into the cover. Almost another victory. Vic with that leg strength, shoving him back. Tuber, I agree. Invite your friend. Tell him High Class Wrestling is live. And tell him that Dashing Dakota may be out as he eats that super kick right to the forehead. Somehow staying alive in this matchup. Sidesteps the drop kick, but it looked like he was busted open. Jawbreaker from Vic. Go behind. THC into the cover. And the Disciples pick up a hard-earned victory. The Lady Killers looked great in this match, but Dakota would be singled out towards the end. And after taking all that punishment, the disciples do what they do best: dominate and win. That is one of the better tag matches I have seen all season. There's that nasty burning hammer. I thought it was over there. But Vic somehow able to kick out. And right there, THC into the cover, bloodied and broken. And a swinging neck breaker for BJ just for good measure. And the #1 contenders have fallen. And the disciples stand strong in their ring. As we get ready to move on to our next matchup, we start things in the tag team division. And we move into the women's division as longtime friends and rivals. Masaki and TJ Ramirez go one-on-one. Looking to have themselves a match of the night. They have never disappointed. TJ, of course, not able to capture that women's championship. Casey Myers would stand tall at the end of that matchup. TJ doing whatever she can just to get herself back to the top. And while we have a moment, I need to remind everyone that next week is the Super Junior World Cup 3-night tournament. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We will have the best junior heavyweight action on the planet, as 24 of the best in the world will compete in 3 8-man tournaments. And the winners of those tournaments will go into that triple threat match to decide this year's Super Junior World Cup champion. But before we make it to the World Cup, we start with the World Travelers, as the sister of the World Heavyweight Champion makes her way down to the ring. Masaki always looking ready for war. And X Factor has decided to join us. We await the entrance of the only woman to ever hold a singles title in a man's division. The former Super Junior champion and female member of the Fallen, TJ Ramirez, makes her way down to this ring. The disciples are no joke. Good dudes, too. Something strange to see in this business. It's TJ Ramirez looking to make Masaki rise with the fallen. It's Masaki Ramirez one more time. The bell rings and this one is underway. Masaki immediately going for the arm. Rolls through, drops those knees, follows it with a kick. You do not want to be kicked by Yamamoto as she jumps over the referee with those hops. But TJ saw it coming, now off the ropes, drops a leg. Runs through with that 180 leg drop. This one will be very fast-paced. I know these women like I think I do. TJ pops to the top. Looking to fly, but instead she'll wait for Masaki to get to her feet. And a missile drop kick. Almost put a boot right through her chest. Stomping away at Masaki. Up kick. Wobbles Ramirez. Out into that basement drop kick. Oh yeah, no, they would be ridiculously insane. And another basement drop kick. Masaki putting the boots to TJ early. Big right hand drops her. Going for the elbow, but again, Ramirez out of the way, saw it coming. Caught the leg, but with one leg, snaps off a drop toe hold. Arm drag from TJ. Eats that elbow on the way in and a running drop kick from Masaki. We said it'd be fast-paced. We said it'd be good. They have not disappointed yet. Masaki goes for that right round kick. TJ able to block it, but runs into an arm drag. You got to think if that kick would have connected, TJ could have been out early. Masaki now looking for some elbows. Masaki continues to stomp away, now outstretching the arm. Ramirez on the way up with a jawbreaker. Sends Masaki off the ropes. Beautiful leg lariat takes her down. Has her hooked. Big exploder suplex. Looking for some payback with a basement dropkick of her own. TJ now to the outside, springboards into the beautiful frog splash. Now looking for some payback with elbows of her own right to the forehead. Into the cover. TJ looking to slow things down a bit here. Hits that drop kick right between the shoulder blades. High leaping elbow, but Masaki out of the way of it. I don't know if there's two people who know each other better than these two. There definitely isn't in the women's division. Masaki hits the jawbreaker, goes for that big kick, but gets booted in the chest right down to the mat. Stuffs that right hand, answers back with a forearm. There's that big kick combo. Outside hook kick. High elevation on the knee drop. Masaki gonna do her best to end it quick. Goes low. And then looking for a Masaki cutter. Hooks that leg deep. Oh, I heard two. Ref says, or I'm sorry, I heard three. Ref says two. There's that high leaping elbow from Masaki. TJ refusing to give in. Jawbreaker, but walks right into a right hand. Going for the belly to belly. TJ, though, able to fight back with a trifecta of rights. Another jawbreaker, wobbles Masaki, but she's able to block the chop. Going right back into that arm breaker. And Tubers has it right. This is indeed high class. Right back to another basement drop kick. Masaki climbing up top. As she waits for TJ to get back to her feet. Dives through with a drop kick, but sidestepped and gets punted right in the ribs. TJ now just jamming those knees right down into the mat. Thought she was thinking Romero special. Again, Masaki able to block the right. And again, TJ not falling for those kicks. Back and forth, looping right hand, falling star face buster. Ramirez now attacking that left knee with stomps, followed it up with that stump puller. Flips out, holds on. High angle belly to back suplex, shades of Eddie Guerrero there. Jawbreaker from Masaki gets it back on her side, but she walks right into that beautiful pinning combination. Masaki able to kick out. Holding on to that front face lock, trying to slow things down a bit. TJ whips her around, snapmares her down into the drop kick. That one connected at the base of the neck. Back and forth action continues, and BJ says they will hold tag team gold. And that man is focused. Jones digging that falling star. And I was going to say Masaki not digging that tree of woe as she gets choked out. TJ now shoots the half. Masaki rolls that shoulder at 2. TJ looking frustrated. Blocks the grapple. Ooh, spinning back fist block. You gotta think that could have been it. Masaki is put on the ropes. Oh no. TJ going off the ropes for a hashtag dive. Lope Suicida. Sends Masaki back in the ring. Masaki would be the babyface in this situation. As she snaps off a dragon screw and the fans go bananas. Masaki looking to end it all with one more Masaki cutter, but instead she's caught, roll through heel kick. Ramirez had it scouted. Another arm drag from Masaki, going for a Michinoku driver. No. TJ over the shoulder, shoves her off. Sits her on the ropes. Could be looking super R-type. Plants Masaki face first, back press, deep hook of the leg. And Ramirez picks up the victory. All it took was one super R-type. It was back and forth until the very end. Sidestepping strikes. There's a Masaki cutter. Thought that was enough to pick up the victory. Ref said it was 2. A falling star. TJ would then take advantage. Hit a little Lope Suicida. And after it is all said and done, the Super R-Type would spell victory for Ramirez. And the women continue to put on match of the night candidates week after week. As we get set for our next matchup. And the Ultra Violence Tour continues. As Black Excellence looks to go one-on-one with the Iceman. Iceman able to pick up the victory last week. Black Excellence wants another shot. Black Excellence still looking to win his first championship here in high class wrestling. Known for putting on amazing matches, but it always seems like when it comes to the big nights, he always falls short. He will be looking to change that as we go right into beating the odds. That's right, I just schooled you. Dropped a little knowledge. Beating the Odds is our next pay-per-view. What a month we will have planned. Super Junior World Cup next week. 2 weeks after that, we will go right into Beating the Odds to decide who will be in the main event of Smokeout. As Black Excellence makes his way down to the ring. If the word smug had an actual human body, it would be Black Excellence. As we await the entrance of the ultra-violent champion on his second run. The ultra-violence tour continues. As he holds that belt high in the air. And I must shout out Tim Heel and his company for designing that belt. I can also now say that Tim Heel's company has designed a new Super Junior Championship that you will see in the Super Junior World Cup. And that new championship could be crowned if Hyper Suzuki can make it to the finals. We are started, and Iceman with a huge European uppercut, able to drop Black Excellence down to the mat. Goes for that jumping knee to the spine. Iceman saw it coming, sidestep, pulls him in, short arm clothesline. These two know each other extremely well, of course. Iceman training Black Excellence for his in-ring debut in Season 1 against Showtime. Black Excellence since then has been an extremely quick learner, throwing it all together. And with less than a year's experience, he's already put on some amazing matches. As Iceman just showing him who he is there with that perfect Northern Lights suplex. And an uppercut that drops the champion. Runs in, drop toe hold, almost hung him up on that bottom rope. Back body drop from Iceman. Blocks the suplex into one of his own. And I agree with Chip. We're not quite sure what he's missing, but it's something. Drops the leg across the throat of the Iceman. I honestly think the key ingredient is just experience, as he gets tossed with a T-bone suplex. Iceman up to the second now. Waits for Black Excellence to stand. Diving shoulder block. Thought we were going to see a bipolar coaster. We are not worthy, apparently. So looks to take out the legs, but Black Excellence with the up kick. Runs in, gets caught with a DDT. Iceman stretches the arm, drops the leg. Iceman well known for just picking you apart. High leaping elbow drop to the chest. Black Excellence pops up with the arm drag. And a disrespectful slap to the mouth of the man who gave him a job. Black Excellence to the second now. Rolling senton. Pulls him in. Big short arm clothesline from Iceman. Iceman now sends him into the corner. Looking to hang him up in that trio. Whoa. Just choking away. Into the cover, Black Excellence kicks out at 2, but slow to make it back to his feet. Or was he playing possum? Because there's that over-the-shoulder toss. Black Excellence now, quick cover. Knows he's not going to win, but it will force Iceman to use that energy for the kick out. And he gets pulled right onto the shoulders. Lance Revolution. Elevates with the elbow drop. Black Excellence, though, jawbreaker, stuns the champion. Big right hand. Iceman with the standing switch, kicks out the left knee. Black Excellence fires back with the elbow, goes for the knees. Iceman pulls him up, whips him back. Snapmared into the center of the ring, now working on the neck. Looking to slow the young whippersnapper down. And Tubers, we appreciate it. We appreciate you. The ultraviolet champion falls into a cover. Black Excellence continues to kick out. Elbow to the gut. Now up onto the shoulders for the Excellence driver. I don't know if he's done enough damage, but full body contact hooks the leg. And Iceman pops that shoulder at 2. If the referee didn't take an old man stroll, Black Excellence may have had the victory as he hits the 2-step. Runs through the clothesline. There's another. And Shades of Iceman with the triple. And a running boot to the corner, Mafia kick style. Goes low. Plants him with a DDT. Looks like Iceman may have been busted open off the kick. Short arm shoulder tackle, trying to get things back on his side. Black Excellence with a quick flurry there. With a blocked suplex, answers back with one of his own. Now right to that busted open forehead with the point of the elbow. Iceman though, arm wringer, short arm shoulder tackle. Black Excellence with the up kick. He continues to attack the forehead, trying to get that blood to continue to flow and possibly blind Iceman. Standing shooting star. That's new. Iceman now kicking the knee out. Runs through with the neck breaker. Into the cover. Forearm to the face. Black Excellence kicks out with authority at 2. Iceman off the ropes. Big jumping elbow drop to the spine. Pulls him up. Not where you want to be. Yet another Lance revolution. Hooks the leg. That could be it. And Black Excellence kicks out again. Iceman trying to wipe that blood away. Black Excellence rolls through. Snap jab. Another little shimmy. Big right hand. Black Excellence is feeling it right now. Iceman catches the kick though, but does not see the left coming. Arm wringer. DDT of his own. Iceman looking for an icebreaker. Has him hooked. Turns. Plants Black Excellence. Pulls him away from those ropes. Ref counts. That's it. But what a match from Black Excellence, and Iceman cannot stand. As Iceman celebrates his victory. Having second thoughts of leaving the ring. Now stomping away on Black Excellence. I think Iceman is scared. He saw the match the kid put up and wants to do anything he can to take his momentum away. As we move on from that amazing singles match in the ultra-violent division to a triple threat match. Oh, what, Chip? You thought that was the main event? We're still going, sir. As we have Logan Neal, K-Dub, and Shane Wolf. 3 men looking to make, well, 2 men really looking to make a name for themselves here in Season 2. Logan Neal, a former hybrid champion, former tag team champion. He knows what it takes. K-Dub yet to find gold here in high class wrestling. And Shane Wolf, your first ever ultra-violent champion, but has not been able to find success since then. Three extremely hungry young talents. Three men looking to break out of the pack. Looking to get some momentum on their side, because who knows what is going to happen at Beating the Odds. And if we know anything about K-Dub, the man who won the Beating the Odds Rumble a week and a half after his HCW debut in 2012, we know he is looking to get some momentum on his side to try the repeat on his second go through. Confident look on the face of K-Dub here. As we await the challengers in this match. And Logan Neal is in the building to an extremely loud ovation. Long-time fan favorite. The man Chip Stackworth said would be a breakout star. And he was not wrong. His tag team partner Jacob Barton saw it too. Decided to step to the side to let the man make a name for himself. Right in the face of K-Dub there. And Showtime deciding to join the feed with a boo. He's still mad at Logan Neal. And Shane Wolf making his way to the ring. Short breaths, taking it easy. Shane Wolf knows he's in for a fight tonight. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Shane Wolf pumped up here. K-Dub, Logan Neal, Shane Wolf, triple threat match. The bell rings and we get it started. And immediately, not where you want to be if you're K-Dub, as they sweep the leg. Cobra Kai into that wheelbarrow suplex combination. And a kick to the chest from Wolf Logan Neal. Turning his attention to Wolf with a beautiful gut wrench suplex. High elevation on that knee drop. K-Dub ducks under, holds on for that neck breaker. Shane Wolf playing to the crowd a bit early. K-Dub with that big back elbow, turns around, back body drop on Wolf. K-Dub has eyes in the back of his head here. Vertical suplex. Logan Neal just waiting for his opportunity, but gets caught. There's a takedown on K-Dub. Shane Wolf slides to the outside. And a Union Jack to the back. Neal going up top. Leaping clothesline from the top rope as both men stomp away at K-Dub. Wolf able to trip out that leg. Now splits the upright, stomps the gut. K-Dub with a rake of the eyes. Sends Wolf into the corner now. Neal still down. Back elbow from Wolf. Right hand plants K-Dub. I can't believe I'm actually listening to him and calling him K-Dub. That is Kevin Williams. Now Neal set into the corner and eats a forearm. Basement drop kick's going to wobble him. K-Dub on the outside, catching his breath, trying to pull himself back up. Short arm shoulder tackle there from Neal, who eats a bulldog. Now Williams, back where he wants to be, sends Wolf into the corner. Clothesline. Bulldog combination. To the second rope, wasting no time. Drops the forearm across the forehead. Wolf with a European uppercut. Logan Neal go behind German suplex. Neal sent to the corner now. There's a reversal. Wolf able to stuff that takedown. Big kick missed. Neal back up on his feet. Forearm right to the kidneys. Has him up. Could be thinking of his favorite uppercut. Shoryuken. Big left hand there. Wobbles K-Dub. Vertical suplex floats over into a cover. Neal is staggered. Wolf is staggered. K-Dub rolls to the outside. Wolf sends him off the ropes and decided to taunt midway and just gets planted. Into the cover. Wolf able to kick out at 2. Neal with another, I'm screwing everything up here. K-Dub with another bulldog. This is his 3rd or 4th bulldog of this match. Wolf attempting to get him out of the corner, but instead eats a right hand and L cubed. That is the leaping leg lariat. And K-Dub picks up a quick victory. That's right, he may be the smartest man in the ring, as Wolf got rocked with a Shoryuken. You see that vertical suplex, beautiful float over. Wolf doesn't know where he is at this point. Wolf taking a beating by Neal at the end of this match. And you see Kevin Williams doing the smart thing. Right here, L cubed on a man who had already taken such punishment. Neal on the floor. And K-Dub picking up a quick victory. As we get set for our next matchup and our main event of the evening. As Bake continues to fight the good fight. Seems like he is the only man standing up to these people terrorizing high-class wrestling. First it was the movement, then it was Death Virginia, now it's the triple threat. Bake is on a one-man mission to try to fight back. As we renew an old rivalry in our main event, it is Steve Taylor, the leader of the Triple Threat, flanked by his goons, Fergal Flynn and all-day Alex Davis, taking on the King of Kong style himself. Bake is itching for a fight, and I think he's gonna get it. And Showtime continuing his hate of anybody wearing the Keller purple, taking this Grove Street life to the fullest extent. This rivalry dates all the way back to 2010. These two men have traded world championships. They have traded tag team championships. They have traded television championships. It is arguably one of the greatest rivalries in the history of this company. And we are looking to see it one more time as Bake continues to fight the good fight. Steve Taylor, of course, still kind of mad. Although he's been very cool, calm, and collected about it. We know he is upset about not capturing that hybrid championship. He didn't throw an Iceman hissy fit. He accepted defeat. And he is beating himself up inside because he had that match won. But he would be choked out by Victor Black. As the Triple Threat make their way down to the ring, standing in unison, the Three Kings. Steve Taylor leading the troops here. And Steve Taylor is ready as Bake makes his way back into this ring. And Bake is ready for a fight tonight. You can see it in his face. And these two make magic in a ring anytime they stand across from one another, looking to do the same again. The bell rings, our main event is started. And we are going to wrestle here, boys, as Bake grabs that side headlock. Shot off the ropes. Steve Taylor drops down, goes for the hip toss. Bake blocks, hip toss of his own. Now Bake going to look to use that strength advantage. Beautiful arm drag from Steve Taylor. Big right hand rocks Bake right in the chin. European uppercut staggers him, able to keep himself out of the corner. Set off the ropes, but a clothesline drops him. And Alex Davis is loving it on the outside as Steve Taylor early exposes that turnbuckle. Bake with the low kick. Walks in a little too fast, gets caught with a fireman's carry. Steve Taylor snapmare into that knee to the spine. And a big short arm shoulder tackle. Honky Kong looking to make an example tonight. Pulls him into the clothesline. Now looking to grind those knuckles right into the temples, but Steve is having none of it. Bake backs off, right hand to the gut, walks right into an arm drag. Followed up with a fireman's carry. Bake now holding on to that front face lock, pulls him in, wrist clutch into the suplex. Do not expect the big man to bridge. Stomp to the face, looking to follow up. Deadlift Baker bomb. Bake off the ropes. Honky Kong squash. Up kick wobbles Bake right to the mat. Steve looking to attack the lower back there. Don't know if I agree with that statement. That is a big man. If I'm doing anything, I'm attacking the surgically repaired left knee. But a beautiful neck breaker is going to drop Bake down to the mat. Bake back up though. Big over the shoulder toss. Bake gonna have to have eyes in the back of his head here, as he not only has to deal with Steve Taylor, who gets stomped in the forehead, he has to deal with Fergal Flynn and Alex Davis on the outside. Short arm shoulder tackle, a little bit of payback there from Steve. Goes up to the second rope, drops that forearm. Looked like that was right across the bridge of the nose. Bake up, European uppercut, runs in but gets caught with a flapjack, hung up on that top rope. Steve now shoots the half, forearm to the face. Handful of beard. Bake eating shots and just making his way back to his feet. Whips Steve into the exposed turnbuckle. That did not go as planned. Looking to pick him up one more time. Another deadlift powerbomb. No sit out. Blocks the right hand. Steve now, the strength, holding 270 pounds up for that Canadian style neck breaker. And again, a handful of beard on the pin. Bake on the way up though. Arm wringer takedown. Attacking the left arm. Steel City Lariat turns him ass over tea kettle. Knockout knee combination. Steve somehow still in this match. There's the jawbreaker. He eats a stiff forearm. Blocks the right hand, answers back with one of his own. And sudden death. The literal sense of sudden death into the cover. And Bake able to roll that shoulder. And the goons, the cronies, if you will, on the outside. loving everything they see as Steve hits those clotheslines, ducks. Beautiful power slam. Fergal Flynn has slid a chair into the ring. Fergal now distracting the referee. Bake up. Jersey Turnpike. Now stomping away at the knee. Steve missed that perfect opportunity to use that chair. Now stretching out the right arm with the stomp, trying to take the Steel City Lariat out of the equation. Another sudden death. That could be it. And Bake somehow able to kick out again. He said he will fight these men if nobody else will. And he will not be deterred as the ref has finally seen the chair. Slid it outside. Diving axe handle drops Bake down to the mat. Another knee right to the lower back. Bake, though, somehow still in it, up and down with the takedown. Body on body contact with the cover. Knows he's not going to win, but again, forces him to use that energy. 270 pounds on your chest makes it hard to breathe. But there's an up kick. And a beautiful alley-oop bomb. Bake back to his feet, going for a DDT. Instead gets reversed Northern Lights. Steve Taylor almost picking up the Iceman victory there. Steve climbs his way to the top rope. Beautiful diving elbow drop to the heart. Bake fighting back. Snap jab gets blocked, but the kick does not. Set off the ropes. And a super kick. The fat guy super kick. Steel City Lariat. Knockout knee. Bake throwing those big strikes now. Hooks the leg. Steve Taylor able to kick out at 2. And Steve finally goes to that destroyed left knee. Ducks under but eats a clothesline. Bake limping a bit. Able to sidestep that kick. Beautiful backbreaker, continuing that assault on the lower back. Looking for sudden death one more time. Bake shrugs off the cutter. Up onto the shoulders, thinking Fat Boy combo. Just destroying the abdomen. Steve Taylor, though, able to shove him back. Down into the cover. Bake stays alive in this matchup. It would have been over. There's a drive-by knee. I was saying it would have been over if he would have hit that third sudden death. To be fair, should have been over after the first one, but Bake with superhuman resiliency. Now looking to take out the left knee of Steve. There's some payback. Pulled in. Up on the shoulders for that elevated neck breaker one more time. Down into the cover. Bake staying alive in the match, but not getting in any offense. There's a rising knee. He must have heard me. And right in the face of the triple threat. Steve with the back elbow, goes low with the kick. DDT right on that center shield. Now splitting the uprights. Stomping the gut. Pulls Bake up to his feet now. One more. No, going for a Jersey Turnpike. Bake slides off the shoulder into a reverse DDT. And the right hand is blocked. That big right hand, the precursor to man get out of here. But instead he eats a flapjack and Bake is busted open. Now up on the shoulders. Jersey Turnpike. Bake though staying alive. Low arm drag. Big right hand. Goes for another. Steve fights back from the ground. Both men go for the right. Steve hits it into a Russian leg sweep. As Steve stands on those ropes to a chorus of boos. Bake sweeps the leg into the cover. Going for that left, but instead eats an elbow. Bake doubled over in pain into a sudden death. Back press, deep hook of the leg. Ball game. No! Bake is a bloodied mess and somehow kicked out of a third sudden death. Back body drop, still fighting. Bake said he refuses to give in with all these factions destroying high-class wrestling. Said if nobody wants to fight back, he will. Steel City Lariat sidestep. Still hits the right hand, gut punch. Looping right hand, turns him around. Payback with a Russian leg sweep of his own. Bake now attacking the leg. Trying to catch his breath. He's definitely going to need stitches after this one. Looking for a man get out of here. And it's blocked by Taylor again. But Bake catches the kick. Takes him down. Single leg crab. That's a lot of weight on the lower back. Has it in deep. Steve refusing to tap. There's the up kick. Now stomping away at Bake, not letting him recover. Another sudden death. Back press, hook of the leg. And Steve Taylor picks up the victory. Bake bloodied and battered. There's the Steel City Lariat from earlier in the match. But the sudden death would be the key to victory. It would take 4. But Bake is finally down. Another one. A series of attacks to the forehead would bust Bake open. And then the flapjack, followed by that sudden death. Probably factor in some blood loss. And Steve Taylor picks up the victory. And the triple threat are in the ring. Standing tall one more time. And that is it for us here from Mayhem. So for all the boys and girls in the back, everybody watching around the world and in this arena here tonight, for Bake and most importantly your winner, Steve Taylor and the triple threat, I have been your high guy. Yes, indeed, your fly guy. The truth from the booth, B.I. Double. And we'll see you on Thursday for Throwdown.